Okay, so first thing I want to say is I'm sorry, or actually no, I shouldn't be apologizing because they're the ones who picked this game and I gave them 4 possible choices with other such quality titles as Deadly Towers and Swords and Serpents, and I forget what the 4th one was. I think it was actually a good game, but hey, I gave them 4 choices and they picked Drakkhen. That's their fault. So I am Dragondarch, and screw it. I apologize for nothing. Oh, I offered you Crystallis and you didn't take that? What? What? Really? That was the 4th game? But again, they took Drakkhen. Their fault. So, time will begin after I finish creating characters. We're gonna hope it gives me good stats in a short period of time here. Gonna make ourselves a fighter here. We gotta make all 4. We gotta make all 4 characters. Like you have to use all 4 classes. Does not give you the option. That's good enough money. I'll take that. His stats don't matter. We're just gonna go with it. Wow. No, I can't work with those. Or those. I can make that work. Okay, so there, I need the 15 in knowledge, and then the 11 will go into physique, 13 power, the other one will go into intelligence. Now we're gonna go to the scout. A little more money, a little more coin. There we go. Good enough. We don't care about his stats either. Your stats do matter as well. Those are terrible stats. I can work with that. Perfect. Let's see. 13 into, what do I want these stats? I need the 12 into physique. I know that much. 13 into, we can put that one into power. No, actually, let's not put that into power. We're gonna put that into knowledge. This into physique. This one into power, and then agility and intelligence. There we go. We are good. Characters are created. So yeah, if you're ready on the timer, 5, 4, 3, 2, hang on. Where's my mouse? Mouse, what are you doing over there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure you say no to the tutorial. They will go, it's like a 3-minute tutorial. You don't ever want to get into it. So here we are in the world of Drakkhen, and the first thing, oh crap, they tripped. The scout and the warrior fell in the moat. I'm not sure how to get in there and help them out, so I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'll be back to them later. So you hit that button, opens up all the doors so I can actually get through this area. We're gonna take the magician here. We're gonna walk over to this room. We're gonna pilfer a couple of swords off the wall here. These are antique swords from like centuries ago, and we're just gonna take them like it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Now we're gonna go meet up with the leader of this castle. We just won't tell him we took the swords. He'll never know. I swear he'll never know. But we gotta go talk to this guy. He's gonna give us a little quest to go on. Backstory of this game is basically the humans and the dragons are at war, and we've come here as emissaries of the humans to plead with them to not kill us. So here we are, and he just told us, go talk to my sister in the castle across the way. I want you to check on her and just make sure she's okay. So we're gonna go head towards that castle by going the long way because, of course, there's no shortcut. If we went straight there, we'd run over these rainbow triangle things that push us back, and we'd have to find a way around. They intend for you to take a teleporter, but you can just walk right around them. It doesn't matter. Also, so there's our first combat. We were fighting mud. We run away from mud because mud is dangerous. We also saved our game coming out of the first castle, and that's going to be happening a lot because this game can kill you at any time. By the way, I practiced for this run by not practicing because it doesn't matter. Practice doesn't do any good with this. So now we're going to walk along this seam here between 2 zones without getting into account. Oh, no, switch to you. Switch to you. There we go. Got to cast the strength spell. Now we're going to kill this spider. Maybe? Okay, good. We killed it. We didn't die, we didn't get eaten. We got a torch and a ring, which is good, because that means I'm going to be able to sell that later. So save the game again. We're going to be saving a lot after encounters. However, we are on a pretty tight timetable, I should mention. There's a castle later on that's only open at a specific time of day, and we need to get there by the second point that it's open. Hey, look, another spider. Please don't eat me. Nice. Magician hit level 2. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So Magician's level 2. We need the Magician at level 2 so they learn the unlock spell. unlocks any door in the game, but it's needed specifically for one castle. We call it Drawbridge Castle. If you don't have the unlock spell, you can't get in. And your choices are the Magician at level 2 or the Scout at level 4. And since level 2 is lower than level 4, we're going to go with that. But now we're most of the way over to this other castle. Also, you saw that gravestone I just walked by? You don't want to walk into gravestones. You run into Pantherhead Demon. Pantherhead Demon will ruin your day. Hey, look, this guy. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. We're going to switch to Priestess now. And good, I killed it. And get a short sword out of it. We're killing some of these things primarily so I can get equipment. It's not even so much for the levels outside. Another encounter. Crap. Get out of here, you. Run. There we go. Also, you run from encounters, by mashing the L and R buttons. Not holding them, mashing them. And I don't think it's so much that we're running away from the encounter. We're just running up to the enemy and yelling booga booga, and they just run off. That's my best guess. I mean, you see them, they just bolt off the screen, and I don't think we're going anywhere. It's them who's scared. They know what happens when you get a priestess and a magician together with two corpses that we left back in the moat in that other castle. Also, if you're wondering how I know where I'm going, that's primarily because I'm using those mountains in the background, and it kind of works most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't, though. So here's the other castle. We've finally made it over to that guy's sister's castle. We're just gonna match the text because whatever. We get told by her servant that she's been kidnapped. So we get to go deliver the bad news to the guy back in the first castle. What do you think's gonna happen when we tell him his sister's been kidnapped? Uh-oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh, I want to kill you though. Put the strength spell back up. No, not ready the weapon menus, please. Come on, you can do it. There we go. We're gonna save the game again, just in case. I don't want to lose that level. All right, what direction am I going? I am going west? No, I turned northeast, damn it. This game. Also, pardon my language. I didn't mean... darn it, that's what it was. You clearly heard me say darn it. And, yes, okay, we are going the correct direction. Good. I found the lake. This game sometimes will just decide you're walking in whatever direction it feels like. Even if you turn to a specific one, it's like, nah, you were going northeast? No, now you're going west. So it's already nighttime. Yes, there is day-night cycles, and we're trying to beat a day-night cycle in order to get to a certain castle later on. We also need a lot of money, because I need to buy some items from a shop in the not-too-distant future. Is this the Double Rock one? Double Rock? Good, this is Double Rock. So that means the next lake I want to turn off on. I'm going to save the game just in case. Last thing I want to do is get eaten by a spider at this point. And yes, spiders will eat you, don't worry. It's like real life, you know. Direction this way, I believe? Yes, this way. There should be some gravestones around here. I think I missed the gravestones. We'll just keep walking this way, it's fine. Now down this way. Castle should be around here somewhere. Let me check the map. Yep, good. I am going the correct direction. Should be right. There it is. Wow, I found it. I'm amazed. This castle is usually insanely difficult to find. So now we're back at the first castle. You'll notice that there is a shark in the moat now. Well, since I just saved it, that's what happens if you don't wait for the shark to get on the right side. So wait for it to get on that side of the moat, and then you can just safely walk by. If you do it any other time, shark just instantly kills you. All right, so we're gonna take the magician over and grab a couple more swords. They replaced them. These are more. They just have a whole bunch. They have a whole stockpile of antique swords laying around. So we're just gonna keep pilfering them. Priest is gonna walk over. I need a torch. So we're just gonna pilfer one of those off the wall as well. And now we're just gonna go back in. We're just gonna wait for Moat Shark. You're gotta wait for Moat Shark every single time. But I need swords because I need money. Like I'm not picking up all this equipment because I intend to use it. I intend to sell it to the local shopkeep. But I gotta drop a few pieces of equipment. So we're gonna drop the shoes and that light coat and that dagger. No, get out of the menu. Pick things up. Menus in this game are a little sluggish sometimes, so if I hit the wrong thing, blame the game. Alright, now we're gonna go report in. Also, don't ask why most monsters sound like they're throwing up constantly. It's just the way this world is. Everything throws up. Some in slightly deeper tones than others. Alright, so we reported in. He's really, really mad that his sister was kidnapped. He blames you, but then gives you the strength to go into other zones. So now we can actually go to the other castles. But first, what we gotta do, we gotta pilfer the castle a few more times. I need money, and lots of it. I didn't get a lot of drops on the way over there or on the way back. So we make up for it by just pilfering these short swords over and over and over. And I'm gonna fill up both characters' inventories with them. Get out of the menu. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes the controls are not sensitive enough. Other times they're way too sensitive. They manage to fit both into the same game. I think the priestess already has a short sword too. Let me check. I gotta get rid of her equipment anyway. Yeah, get rid of that rod. Yeah, I need 5 more. This is basically the backup strat for earning money. Normally, for like record attempts, you would just pray you get enough drops on the way over and back from the other castle there. This is the way you deal with it if you don't get enough drops and you're doing a one-off run. Record attempts usually reset within the 6-minute range because of that. But we gotta come in 2 more times to grab enough swords. Because short swords just sell for a lot of money for some ungodly reason. Then again, these are antique, priceless. No, touch the switch. These are priceless antique swords. So they've got to sell for at least a little bit. All right, just need 1 more. One more trip past Moat Shark here. There's a shortage of short swords. Are you seeing how many are in here? No, there's no shortage. They just keep putting them out. I don't think they understand where they all go, but we won't argue with it. Alright, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to go past the castle. We're going to head over to the only thing that's not actually marked on the map. There's a hidden tavern in this game that has a shopkeeper in it. And it's a guaranteed shop. Otherwise, you just have to find wandering merchants out in the wild. And this guy does not want to run away. By the way, if you can't see what's going on, don't worry, neither can I. This game is naturally dark and things happen. Where am I? Did I not go the correct direction? Yeah, I'm going the correct direction. I must have gone a little bit too far. Oh, there it is. I was a pixel too... More mud. I was a pixel too far off. I just didn't notice the house. Alright, here's the shop. I'm gonna sell all that crap that I just bought. 5,000 a piece. Any items to get rid of? Yup, get rid of that wind ring. You just had a torch. I can sell your torch though. Alright, buy weapons. We don't have that. And not the correct staff. Alright. So I'm looking for a thiefy staff. And yes, that is how it is actually spelled. Thief with an I at the end, because why not? This game spells things perfectly, I swear. So, no thiefy staff, no bow and arrow. I'm looking for a bow and arrow and a thiefy staff. The bow and arrow is kind of critical. The thiefy staff I can make do without if I have to, but I'd prefer not to if I can avoid it. Nope, no bow and arrow. There's thiefy staff, perfect. That's a start. I just need a bow and arrow now. Usually bow and arrow's there the first time, and then thiefy staff takes like 20 tries to get my hands on. Usually it doesn't take this long to get a bow and arrow. Please, where are you not selling bows? Do you not like archers today? There's the bow and arrow, perfect. And of course, I forgot to buy the other things that I wanted, so... Alright, one last trip in here to get the other items. I meant to buy some MP files. Right here. There we go. Alright, bought everything I wanted. It's now dawn of the second day. That's mildly important, by the way. So now we head north. We're going to be heading towards Drawbridge Castle now, which is why I needed the mage at level 2. Without that, I wouldn't be able to get in at all. There's physically no way in. Also, this guy is just not leaving me alone. He's following me. He's stalking me, I swear. And then more mud. Mud, get out of here. Mud, get out of here. Oh my god, that mud was relentless. Also, I just remember we forgot to pick up this fighter and the scout from the moat back at the first castle. I will be back there one more time. I swear I will get them. I swear I'll pick them up when I get back there the third time. Don't you worry. I have not forgotten about Blaine and Kumo. Also, here's Garden Snake, who can poison you, but as far as I know, poison doesn't actually do anything in this game. So it's not a big deal if it happens. So now we're in the water zone. The 4 areas are separated by element. You have the desert, which is basically fire. You have the area I was just in, which is like grass, earth type thing. And then this area is like a swamp. This is like and that thing I just crossed, we call that the land bridge. If you get attacked on that thing, one of your characters will start in the water and immediately start drowning. Because this game is great. Alright, made it to the castle. Let's save real quick. Now I gotta have for this, cast unlock so I can get in the front door. Have you hit the switch. We're gonna take the priestess in by herself. I also have to equip that thiefy staff by using it. Thiefy staff, what it does is it just unlocks any door that I come across. It just automatically unlocks it without having to cast a spell. Or there are keys in this game, but we don't use them. Also, say hello to Gasbat. For some reason in this room you lose HP for no reason. We're pretty sure that Gas just cut one. That's my best guess anyway. We don't actually know why. It just happens. But yeah, Thiefy Staff literally unlocks every single door and saves, I kid you not, about a minute and a half of menuing by having it. So here is a room. I'm going to do some grinding in here. We came in at about 50... we'll go 15 and a half minutes. We'll go 15 and a half on my timer. Meanwhile, we're just going to have her dance a little bit behind this podium. Oh yeah, look at her. She's getting her groove on. This is how you dance. And yes, I am grinding. Don't question my methods here. This is how you grind in all games, I swear. Alright, grind is done. Perfect. Also, this is I'm gonna go ahead and just use that torch, because I have to use it later on in here anyway, so now you can at least see what's going on. So that's Fireplace Monster. You don't mess with Fireplace Monster, he will ruin your day, and by ruin your day, I mean literally kill you. You walk up and it just devours you whole, and that's the end of your life. That is how Fireplace Monster works. Also, this is hero mud. Uh-oh. I said it was hero mud. Well, so it's faster for me to game over than it is to reset the console. No joke. It's actually faster to just go jump in the moat than it is to reset the console entirely. Right, I have to re-equip that, don't I? Hero Mud showing us why it's Hero Mud. I was about to say I've walked into that room and had Hero Mud just one-shot me, but that time he gave me a very slow and painful death by trapping me in the corner so I couldn't get out. Alright, so we have to redo the grind again. But on the plus side, that means I get to do more dancing. Alright, entered at about 17:10 on my timer, so we'll wait till 17:40. In the meantime, we're going to Wiggletron our way into a nice dance groove here. Just have to make sure I don't leave the room, otherwise the grind is canceled. Alright, grind is complete. Use that torch. We're going to make sure we don't touch fireplace monster again. We're going to dodge this fireplace monster as well. Same deal. They will absolutely ruin your day. Not as much as Hero Mud did, but they ruin your day. Alright, Hero Mud. Round 2. There, I got by you this time. Look at that. Walking right away. There's the Hero Mud in behind, trying to chase us down, but couldn't quite catch us. GG, Hero Mud. Hero Mud 1, Priestess 1. Alright, so we needed the torch so we could actually see what we're doing in here. Otherwise, you can't actually examine this fountain. It tells you it's too dark. So you examine the fountain and it warps you to the basement where you're in water and drowning in like a foot of water. And you have a water enemy chasing you. Water enemy is literally the most dangerous enemy in the game behind Bread Snake. Also, we let this guy out of a prison because story reasons. Alright, so I'm going to turn. And we're going to equip that bow and arrow I bought. I said equip that bow and arrow I bought. And save the game because I don't want to have to redo all of that again. And now we're actually going to do the second half of the grind. So the grind we did in there's a bug in that room. Or rather, a lot of rooms in the game will give you experience just for entering them. I've gone through a whole bunch of them where they just give you like 40, 50, 60, 100 experience or something. That room gives you 40 experience, but it's bugged in that it never sets the flag that it gave you the experience. So you get 40 experience every frame. So I grinded up about 10 levels worth of experience in like 30 seconds. And now we're going to actually finish the grind by actually shooting these things. You can only actually get experience when you hit an enemy. You don't get experience just for killing stuff. You get experience for hitting enemies. So I have to finish the grind by actually hitting all these enemies out here in the overworld by shooting them with the bow because that's safer. By the way, bow and arrow only works if you have one character in melee range. If you don't have a character in melee, they physically can't hit with it. Alright, there's level 10. We're going to get out of this fight because that's all I need. We are going to unequip that bow. This person, please. We're going to cast a speed spell. Speed spell was important. We got that at level 6. Increases my movement speed both outside and inside. And now you notice that there's an encounter here with the same crocodile I just shoot off. Get out of here, you. But you notice now I'm moving quite a bit faster. Also, tree. I'm moving quite a bit faster now, and we're going to be heading off to the snow zone because ice. Why not? There gotta be a cold area in every RPG. So we're on our way. That prisoner told us we should go talk to one of the dragons up in the snow area. Spider, get out of here, you! Please don't eat my mage. Please don't. I can't afford to lose her yet. So we're up in the ice area to visit with whoever that prisoner told us to come see. I forget her name. She's not important. We'll meet her later. She'll do some things, but he's basically like, yeah, go try that castle up in the northeast. All right, am I on the right plane? I am more or less on the right plane. I guess I want to go this way a little bit. Yeah, this is it. This is the right spot. We're just gonna keep heading east right here. This castle is a little hard to find if you don't know all the landmarks, and the landmarks are really, really hard to find in this area going towards this castle. There it is. There's the road I need. Perfect. I found the castle right off the bat. So we're going to walk in and talk to the guy, and he's like, oh, by the way, she's been kidnapped as well. You should probably go find her. Well, okay, we'll go find her. He said, try the other castle in the snow area to the east. That's an evil dragon. He may have done it. And we're like, sure. So this is, if you haven't picked up on it yet, this game is just one giant fetch quest. And by the way, we have tried like heck to sequence break this game to find a way to do anything out of order, and we have not found anything. Water. Water is dangerous. Water is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. But yeah, we have tried to sequence break the crap out of this, and by we, I mean me and PJ. And the one thing we have not managed to break with this game is the order of events that you have to do everything in. It's unfortunately the one thing we haven't managed to break. We've broken it in plenty of other ways. A little sad we haven't seen any pots and pans robot yet. By the way, this is we call this Locked Doors Palace. But we also call it Lag Palace, or Anti-Lag Palace, because you find it, because you know you're near the castle, because the lag just disappears. For some reason, there's just no lag around it. By the way, we call this Locked Doors Palace as well, because there's like 30 locked doors in here, and if you don't have thiefy staff, this is where you lose like a full minute of time just from menuing. Like, I'm not even kidding. And some of the doors are randomly locked in here. Sometimes you'll hear that click, and occasionally doors that were not locked on your previous playthrough will be locked on your current one, because this castle is great. In addition to just unlocking the doors without any menuing, having thiefy staff means I don't have to drag the magician with me, which means less lag. Having 2 characters on screen at once, it lags this game pretty hard. Also, I don't know what any of these things are saying. I'm not paying attention. They're just rambling, and we're just breezing through. Because that secret switch opened up a door to the basement where there is where that princess that we were told was kidnapped is being held. So here's the jail cell. There she is. You can kind of see her. We're going to talk to her once, and then we're just going to get out of here. We could talk to her twice. She'd give us some lore or whatever, and, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to save the game again, just in case. We're going to turn this way, and there should be a lake coming up. There it is on my left. That way I know. Oh, Pots and Pans robot. Oh no, please get out. Pots and Pans robot is really dangerous. Not only can he kill you, he can break all of your gear. Then again, we're not wearing anything, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. But he just like shows up, breaks your gear, and takes off. Oh, he's back. He wants more. By the way, I just want to point out to everybody that Pots and Pans robot is my ringtone on my phone. Because why not? Oh, Spooter. Where is that zone line? Okay, we should be close. And there it is. Now we turn west. By west, I mean point towards that mountain over there. We're just gonna ride this seam. We're gonna ride this like wireframe robot. You showed up early. We're just gonna ride this seam over towards the road I'm looking for because there's no very little lag here. There's no trees or anything else to lag the game, so I just intentionally ride that area because of how little lag there is. It's also starting to get dark already, so that might be a problem going forward. It depends on how fast I can get to these next few castles. Okay, save the game. We're gonna go in. Make sure to hit the right switch. I've made the mistake here of hitting the wrong switch, and you summon an enemy. I don't want to do that. We're on a fairly tight timetable to make it to Dawn Castle. Thankfully, in-game time does not move when you're inside dungeons like this. So I'm okay in here. It doesn't matter how long things take in these areas. All right, so we're gonna talk to you. No, I didn't want to talk to you twice. Get out of here. All right, so now we got to go back to the very first castle we started at because apparently that dragon is evil. We head this direction here. That should be about right, I hope. We're gonna pretend that this direction's correct. Trying to dodge trees all over the place here. We should be getting back to the first zone here. Where did I wind up? Am I past the triangles? I am past the triangles. All right, good. So, uh-oh, we ran into a gravestone. Run, please run. Get out of here. Please run. You don't ever want to mess with that enemy. It is the destroyer. Pantherhead Demon will ruin you. Red shirt guy there from Star Trek. He got lost from the set. Wow, I found the castle without using the map. What sorcery is this? Usually this castle I have to check the map 4 times just to be able to get close to it. Because that castle is impossible to find. So now we're gonna go talk to. We're gonna go find the dragon that sent us off to begin with, and come to find out he's evil. He's not going to help anything. So we're gonna just take him out. This is the first boss. We're gonna position buffer our way. We're gonna switch characters so we reset the fight so I can get into position correctly. We're gonna set our spell to antimatter, which is an instant death spell that works on literally everything. By the way, if I stand in this spot, he cannot hit me. This is a dead spot. This is just a safe. Oh wow, I got him quickly. Perfect. Usually he's one of the hardest ones to hit. Not that. Spells. Speed. Get out of here. So first boss down. we're gonna save the game just in case. Now I gotta really book it. Between those two mountains. Actually, no, it's towards that mountain, that small mountain. That's the one I gotta aim for. We gotta really book it, because not this castle that I'm heading towards right now, but the one after it. I have to get there by dawn. If I don't, we lose 8 minutes, because the castle is only open at that one time of day. And that's the timetable I was talking about from the very beginning in terms of in-game time. Dawn Castle is Dawn Castle because you can only enter at that one time of day. It's open for roughly 1 minute and then closed for the next 7. So if we don't make it there, we're gonna be regretting like everything. Tree. But I made it to this castle pretty quick, and we're just at the beginning of night, so we should make it. Keywords. Things can happen. This is Drakkhen, after all. Alright, so we're just gonna talk to this dragon one more time. We're gonna get out of here, and we are going to haul some keister. That way. Perfect. I got the right direction this time. We're gonna haul some keister down to the desert and pray we get there in time, and also pray we don't get killed by anything. And by get killed by things, I mean the magician. The priestess should be okay, even though neither of them is wearing any gear. The priestess is fine because the priestess is like level 10. Oh, constellation monster. I'm surprised we haven't seen one of these yet. These appear at night and are dependent on what direction you're facing, and they just show up. Please run. Oh my god. I'm a little scary when they don't run very quickly. Alright, just gonna keep running. Okay, we're seeing some water, so okay, that's double thing water, so I should be past the triangles. There's some fire. Fire's not very scary. Water is way more dangerous than fire. Oh my god, encounters, please. If the magician dies on the way down here, it's not... Oh my god, please. I set him on a strict timetable, and then all the encounters show up. By the way, again, if you can't see anything, if you can't see what's going on very well, don't worry, neither can I. This game is extremely dark at times. There's some mud. Whoa, wow, just exploded the mud. That was not hero mud. Okay, this should be the right area. Red shirt guy, please, go back to your Star Trek set. Okay, there's the desert. I can actually see what I'm doing again. It's this way. I'm gonna quickly save just in case. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I got it saved. Tried to save, went into the menu, and got an encounter while I was in the menu. Because that's how this game works. Okay, I think it's a little more over here. Oh, there's a road. Let me double check. Nope. Follow the road. Right there, perfect. Nope, maybe not. We're too far this way. Turn. There it is, made it. Boom, we made it. So the door's shut right now because it's not dawn. We just gotta wait for it to light up a little bit more, but we made it. We didn't lose 8 minutes because I got here in time. Most runs do not actually get to this point in time, and you just cry because I'm not kidding. A full day night cycle takes 8 full minutes. So be happy that I made it here in time. We did it. All right, so there's a lot of descriptions in a lot of these rooms. There's corpses bitten by demons. Nothing remains, only desolation. The dragons in here lost their lives protecting so-and-so. The brutality of the battle is this room's covered in blood. I mean, all the doors have been bashed in. Yeah, there's like bodies of servants lie scattered about. That's one of my favorites. I mean, you can clearly see all the destruction. Like it's so well represented graphically. By the way, there's the dead princess. We're just gonna run by her because we don't care. And now we're going to ready up strength. Oh, good. I didn't die. Perfect. All right, so I think I got to wait to talk to this guy. Doesn't matter really, but wanted to make absolutely sure I didn't soft lock myself, because there is a place you can soft lock later if you don't realize that you're supposed to stay in a room. We're also going to save real quick. So now we're not on a timetable anymore. I don't have any specific time. I don't have any more time points I gotta follow. So now we're just gonna follow this road north. We gotta go all the way back up to the snow area. Please don't kill them. I was about to say, please don't kill the magician. It's like, don't go back in the castle. Get out of there. I need the magician alive, by the way. Let's try that again. All right, it uncast my speed spell. There's the road. Let's follow that. Avoid that gravestone. Just go north. Oh, gravestone tried. It was. You saw it jump out in front of me there. I almost ran right into it. I almost fell for his trap. Pantherhead Demon was going to have another shot, but I'm smarter than that most of the time. And yes, we're out of the desert. So we're not in any real danger anymore. At least not for the time being. Because the desert has literally the strongest enemies. Unfortunately, we still have not seen Ms. Pots and Pans. She's fairly camera shy. It's a very rare encounter. Also, by the way, I just remembered I forgot to pick up our two other teammates back in the first castle. They tripped into the moat and I never saved them. I said I was going to rescue them when I went back there the third time and the second time, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I don't go back there again, so they're just gonna. They're friends with Moat Shark. It's fine. They will be having lots of fun in the moat. Oh my God, Priestess, you're scaring me. Moat Shark, I swear, Moat Shark needed some friends. That's why we left them there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. They're best buds. They play poker on Wednesday nights. Where's the? Oh, lag's gone. Where is it? There it is. Remember, just when there's no lag, you know you're near this castle. So we're back at Locked Doors Callus here. We're gonna go fight our second boss. And please don't kill me. Also, hack, Drakkhen. Motto of the game. Hack again. Alright, second boss. We're gonna position buffer again so I can get in the correct spot. And with this boss, she fires projectiles at me. They're stun projectiles that don't really do any damage. They stun you in place and then drain your HP slowly. She's usually the easiest one to hit, but I'm guessing she's going to prove me wrong. Also, only one projectile can be on screen at a time. No, items, please. Items. Drop that torch. Use the MP file. This is why we have MP files, so I can keep restoring my MP and keep getting shot. Hey, there we go. She's dead. This person here, you absolutely have to make sure you let him speak before you do anything. Do not leave the room. Do not exit the castle, because he gives you one of the 8 tiers you need to finish the game. And if you don't get it, you are soft locked. And you won't even know it. You physically cannot finish the game. By the way, I'm going to spin that... Wait, what direction am I going? Game? Southwest. Wow, I guessed right. Uh-oh. Stalactite. Where's that stalagmite? I forget which. Oh, one more Pots and Pans robot. Oh. I'm glad I just saved. Wasn't expecting the Priestess to die. Alright, let's try that again. This way. Oops, same one. You again? No. Okay, so I need the Magician alive right now because I have to go back to Drawbridge Castle, and the magician has to unlock the door for me. And I need the priestess to kill the boss in there. Wandering merchant? What are you doing in the middle of the... There's a wandering merchant in the middle of the lake. I don't know why. Round 3? Okay, I missed the stalagmite that time. Maybe that'll mean good things. Can I get out of the snow area this time? We made it. No more pots and pans, robot. It's just an alligator. So welcome to Drakkhen, where everything can and will go wrong. By the way, we're back at Drawbridge Castle. I'm gonna save the game again because reasons. No, not you. You. Unlock the drawbridge for me. No. Flip the switch. There we go. Actually, I think... I just wanted to make sure. Perfect. I always forget this thing's here. I don't think it was actually restoring my health because you have natural regeneration. Also, by the way, you still lose health in this room even though Gasbat isn't present. I don't know why. I don't know where Gasbat went either. So here's the grind room. Doesn't work anymore though. Only works the very first time you enter the room. So here's boss number 3. Thankfully with him, I have to talk to him to start the fight. So again, another safe spot. Literally can't hit this position. Usually this is the hardest boss to hit with this. I don't know what he's shooting at over on the other side of the room either. Like, he just kind of does. He's aiming for something, and I don't know what it is. Come on, you can hit him. Come on. You can do it. Hey, we got him. Alright, so that's 3 bosses down. We're gonna save the game because reasons. Because why? Because I don't want to lose all that. Alright, so I'm gonna take an alternate path to the last area. We're supposed to go all the way back down to the desert to the opposite corner that I was in from Dawn Castle. But there's a second way to get down there that usually features less encounters, but it's a bit more walking, and it's actually slower, but it's really cool to show off. So I'm just going to quickly do that. It doesn't take that much longer. It's like maybe 15 seconds slower like after everything's said and done. And that's debatable, and it obviously depends on how many encounters I get on the way down. All right, so what direction am I actually going, game? No, what? Northeast? No, I was going northwest. Don't argue with me. So we'll head over here. I just need to find the coast. Or the ANAC building, one of the two. Oh my god, please. We're gonna save it again because the magician's almost dead for like the 4th time. Alright, where am I? Okay. Going west, I guess? Okay, there's the ANAC building. Perfect. So I just follow the road from behind it. Right here? No, not that one. Oh. On the edge of the island. By the way, the ANAC building is a place where you can revive your characters. We're not going to visit it because I don't want it to teleport the scout and the warrior from the moat. They're having a good time there. By the way, teleporter. Enjoy the elevator music and the flashing background. Doesn't everyone love elevator music? This game has tons of it. By the way, this is literally taking me from the northwest corner to the southeast corner. Also, we just passed by the swamp, which is one of the laggiest areas in the game, and we try to avoid it at all costs. Now we're in the Earth area. And that's like the center, I think that's the center of the island we just passed over right there. couple lakes. Now we're back down in the desert. Almost there. And we're out. And we're gonna save because the last time I tried this, I took one step and immediately had the magician get eaten by something. I don't remember what the enemy was. I think it's this road here that I want. You the right one? Wait, no. Oh, actually, that's right. This is kind of the right road. It's just farther west. I'm not used to going this direction. I normally just walk it manually. Yeah, it should be somewhere over here. Okay, a little to the northeast. Right here? There it is. All right, gotta make sure I enter from the southeast side or it won't let me in. This castle, for whatever reason, if you enter from any direction but the southeast, it physically will not let you in. Unless you're PJ, then you have to enter backwards from the west. Don't ask me how PJ does that, but we'll just call it PJ things. We're on our way to the final boss. I use that term kind of loosely here. I mean, you've seen what all the other bosses have done. Okay, so we're gonna run through here. We're gonna run halfway across the room. We're gonna position buffer again to reset the room, so this thing doesn't start casting spells at me. That guy has a stun spell. I don't want to get hit by it because it just wastes a lot of time. Uh-oh, go upstairs, please. All right, so final boss is in the next room. I'm gonna go position myself directly. Oh, I'm gonna position buffer just to be safe. I'm gonna position myself directly below him. We're gonna ready up some antimatter. I'm gonna make sure I'm at the bottom here. By the way, he's melee only and he's too lazy to get out of his chair. There we go, we win. And this guy says something, but we're just gonna skip it. And time will be coming up when, well, I'll say time when it happens, because I just gotta travel to a very specific spot on the map, namely the very center of the Earth area, where there's some like rainbow triangles. Lake, please get out of my way. There's some rainbow triangles up here that we gotta. Oh, magician's drowning. Get out of the water. Oh, I canceled my speed spell. Yeah, falling in water counts as a spell, and it cancels speed. By the way, time. Oh, dang. Yeah, I forgot to go back and get Blame and Kumo. I totally forgot to go back to get them. Also, shout out the pelvic thrust dragon there on the right. But hey, just as an FYI, the cart didn't die in the middle of the run this time. It actually let me finish, so success. All joking aside, the reason why I kill off the warrior and the scout right at the beginning of the game is because they serve literally no purpose for the speedrun, and keeping them alive generates about 4 minutes worth of lag. I wish I was making that number up, but it literally generates that much lag having them alive. So we just kill them off immediately so we deal with less of it. Yes, Cart did not die, somehow. Nothing seems to be amiss. The SNES is working fine, the cart is working fine, my flash cart sitting over off to the side is fine, my copy of Paladin's Quest sitting on top of my NES is fine. I'm a little worried about my PS2. My Drakkhen cart's been sitting there for probably about a year now, and there's like a clean spot on top of the PS2 surrounded by a ton of dust. I'm a little concerned that there might be a problem with the PS2, but we'll figure that out when I decide to use the PS2 again. Who needs estimates? This game does not care about our estimates. It does not care about how I like to play. It does not care how well I do either. This is why I did not practice, because Drakkhen doesn't care. It just does what Drakkhen's going to do. However, there is one part of the ending that we absolutely need to see. We need to see if we got Punk Face. There's a scene where it's going to show some guitars. And the guitars are, how many guitars you get are based on how many characters are dead at the end of the game. You get 1 guitar by default and plus 1 guitars for every dead character you have. So we're gonna get 3 guitars because we had 2 characters alive. And there's the guitars and no punk face. Dang. I still don't know what determines whether or not you get punk face. By the way, shout outs to the thrash metal. I'm a little sad we didn't get to see punk face. I haven't seen punk face in a long time. Don't worry about why there's guitars. There just is. It's Drakkhen things. Also, Grind King Kamigaki here. I don't really know why he's called Grind King. There's not really any grinding in this game unless you include that one point where I was standing in a room and earning mad amounts of experience. Also, shout out to LSVD Programmer. I don't know what LSVD stands for, but I can think of a few things that I won't say on stream. Come on, where are they? There's one more piece of the credits that I'd like to show real quick. Oh, special thanks to, I think they're after this. Also, another shout out to Super Mike. Here we go, debuggers. We got 6 people here. And then more debuggers. We got 6 more debuggers. This game had 12 debuggers. I'm pretty sure they just were handed a copy of the game, they turned it on, and they're like, it turns on. It works. Ship it. Because I don't think they tested anything. They obviously couldn't have cast any spells because those don't work properly. I'm pretty sure the stats don't work properly. Also, shout out to the fact that they knew this game was going to be such a smash success that they tell us right at the end, coming soon, Drakkhen 2. And there is actually a Drakkhen 2. It's called Dragon View, and it's actually a good game because they learned from their mistakes in this one. But that's going to do it for me. That was Drakkhen. I would say I'm sorry for subjecting all of you to that, but I'm not because why would I be? I subjected it to a full RPG limit break and took out a SNES, 2 TVs, a controller, and the game itself. So I have literally no shame at this point.